One thing a lot of people make mistakes on, you get to claim the tax deduction on putting money into super. But the ATO has this rule where you have to pay your super for your employees 28 days after the month end or the quarter end. So your payment for June for super actually gets paid in 28th of July. So the ATO doesn't allow you to claim the tax deduction on the 28th of July superannuation payment, because that superannuation payment, even though it's for April, May, and June, was paid after the financial year. So therefore, you can't actually make a tax deduction for it. So what we try to advise our client is, because you're going to actually pay that anyway, why don't you prepay that expense for super before the month actually finishes? So on the 20th or 15th of June, work out what your employee's super is going to be for the whole quarter, April, May, and June, and then just pay that earlier. If you're wrong, it's okay, you can make an adjustment. But the cool thing about it is if you actually make the payment this side of the financial year, you can actually reduce your superannuation payment. So the super rates in Australia is actually changing. It's gone up from 9% all the way to 11.5%. So for this financial year, it's 11.5. But if you make the payment in July, the ATO is going to actually ask you to pay for 12%. So good idea, if you just want to be cheeky, is pay your superannuation for April, May, and June before 30th of June. And therefore you can save yourself a 0.5%.